It's very difficult to me speaking English. Please, ¿qué quieres preguntar?
Yeah, I only want to talk about the concert.
Yeah,
Because I think we know very much of you.
Yeah.
What do you think about the folk here in Barcelona?
Last
in your
night?
concert, yes.
I thought last night was not as good as it should have been because for various reasons, and I think tonight will be a lot better.
Do you think was the first concert in 1974? I think.
Well, I have good memories of that concert in 1974. I think it was very good, yeah. And we had very high expectations of last night, but it didn't quite live up to it for us. You know, it was just we had some technical problems and sound problems, and there was a certain untogetherness which we all knew was there, but we couldn't really do anything about. You know, we just looked at each other and say, "Hey, it's not quite clicking," you know. And I don't know, it just seemed a little quiet. The whole thing was a little low key. You know, it should be more. You know, we're putting a lot of energy into it, but it didn't actually seem to come out as big as it should have done, you know.
Okay, do you understand?
I mean, I don't mind.
Okay, dice que no es el mejor concierto que han hecho en su vida, pero que de todas maneras le hubiese gustado no haber tenido unos problemas de sonido como los que tuvieron para conseguir una mayor comunicación con la gente y que el poder de toda su música llegase con más pureza al público. O sea, y que han tenido otros conciertos un poco mejores en otras giras en otros sitios del mundo.
I mean, I have to be honest because I always enjoy playing. It's always a buzz to play, and yet sometimes you feel that you didn't quite pull it off as you wanted to. You know, when you come off stage, you know. And I think the audience were very nice. You know, they seemed a little quiet. The audience. I don't know if they're smoking a lot of pot and stuff. But, just felt that it could have been a little
good
better.
for you that the people smoke.
Not really. I mean, it's fine, and I know they enjoy it and everything, but when you're playing it, you need a certain feedback, you know. And it's just the way we've developed as a group on stage. I think nowadays it's a two-way thing with the audience, you know, and you need that kind of energy coming back.
Vibrations.
Yeah.
Bueno, le he preguntado que si realmente él estaba hablando un poco de que había mucha gente fumando. Y él dice que realmente, o sea, según su manera de verlo, no es excesivamente bueno para ellos porque prefieren que la gente esté totalmente limpia para oír su música y sentir las vibraciones como les llegan del público hacia ellos sin ningún disturbio.
But I mean, that's the fault in us, you know. Tonight we go in and we know what we're going to do and we know how we're going to play and it'll be fine.
Okay. Dice que esta noche espera hacer lo mejor que ayer y que no tengan ningún problema con el sonido y que está muy contento de estar aquí. Barcelona le gusta mucho.
And what do you think about the records here in Spain? About your records?
Well, it seems to be going better than it was before. I think Killer Queen was the first hit here. Is that right?
Yeah.
And after that, it was kind of level, more or less.
Okay.
And now the new album is taking off quite well. I think we're very pleased.
Dice que desde... What's the name of the first album?
Queen. It's only Queen.
Queen.
But the hit...
The hit was Killer Queen and Sheer Heart Attack.
Okay. Dice que desde el primer hit de Killer Queen, que Queen han ido ascendiendo. Queen made a concert in Barcelona for
Yes, at the time of
I remember it. Hizo un gran concierto en Barcelona que fue un hit y los lanzó como grupo y toda su discografía se ha ido moviendo regularmente hasta la fecha, que incluso con el Bicycles is the title, is Bicycles, the new album.
New one, Bicycles.
Yes.
Oh, the album.
The album is Jazz,
Jazz,
and the Bicycle is the hit.
And
Yeah.
why is this name for this album, Jazz? What do you mean with the name Jazz?
It was just a feeling, really. Album titles are very strange things, you know. You can't really, in our case, sum up the music, I don't think, on an album because it's very varied, you know. But it was just a name which we had as a working title for the album because we saw it on in huge letters at the side of the building in Berlin, you know. Hey, you know, just a word which hits you. And we had that title in our heads when we were doing the album, and eventually we said, okay, let's call it Jazz. And it's nothing more significant than that, really.
Sí, como decíamos, su discografía ha seguido funcionando muy bien hasta el último álbum, que se llama Jazz, y el single es Bicycles, que han puesto mucho trabajo y que quieren promocionarlo, sobre todo porque creen que el mensaje de las letras es muy importante y que siguen trabajando.
Y sobre lo que ha dicho, sobre lo de jazz, su nombre.
Bueno, que habían puesto hasta edificios con las letras de las canciones para exponer su nuevo... o sea, su nueva
Pero
obra.
él no le ha preguntado por qué habían puesto jazz al roleplay, el título.
No me acuerdo, sí que esto es- ¿Qué te he contestado? The question is why exactly the name of the new album is Jazz?
Yeah. You don't like my answer? No reason.
Ninguna razón, dice. Sorry.
¿Por qué siguen componiendo por separado y nunca han probado hacer algo juntos? O sea, componer los cuatro juntos.
He's asking me why Queen is composing the songs with all the people apart from the group and not
As separate people.
Yeah.
It's just the way it works out, really. But we work on the arrangements together.
Okay.
But we find that generally one song has one idea, one fundamental idea, and the only person who really knows how it should be is the one person who conceived it. So always the composer has the last words. It's just the way we work.
You play?
Ha contestado que realmente una canción es una idea y que después todos cooperan en arreglarla y hacerla lo mejor posible, pero que realmente es un trabajo de recrearse en una idea que tiene normalmente uno de ellos y que ellos aceptan del resto del grupo.
It's quite important for us, really, because each one of the four of us has very different ideas as to what a song should mean. And it's unthinkable for us that someone else should write the words for someone's song, Like I couldn't write anything for Freddie's songs in terms of words especially, because he has his own ideas, and similarly no one for my things. So it's a question of what you start, you have to finish, I think.
Ha contestado que realmente, o sea, tiene que componer una canción uno de ellos, quiero decir, porque normalmente todos tienen unas ideas muy diferentes, cada uno del grupo. Y entonces que cuando una idea es suficientemente buena, todo el grupo lo ayuda para conseguir lo mejor de la canción.
¿Y nunca ha habido problemas para elegir la cara de un single entre un tema de él o un tema de Freddie?
He's asking if Queen has problems when you need to pick up one single for push one song, only one
Well,
song.
no, we usually just discuss it and we think what is the best advertisement for the album, because I think really that's the best way to think of a single. A single is a way of saying that you have something new to offer, and we just choose something which is fairly easy to assimilate, and which is a good advertisement for the album, really.
Dicen que todas las canciones son un trabajo, pero que normalmente hay que elegir una, discutir entre ellos cuál es la que reúne unas condiciones determinadas, que normalmente son en función de cuál es más fácil de asimilar para la gente como single, que entonces deciden qué es esta canción, por una serie de circunstancias de calidad, etc.
You sometimes play like a hard rock band, or like a, I don't know, folk singer. I mean, with the voices. When do you feel better, with the hard rock or the voices or acoustic guitar?
On stage, the hard rock is the most rewarding, I think, because it's the most direct contact with the audience, definitely. In the studio, very often the other stuff is more interesting because you can do more arrangement and more. You can work more with chord structures and melodies and counterpoint and stuff. It's different on stage to on record.
Dice que es diferente el disco de la actuación y que en actuación prefiere el heavy rock porque consigue unas máximas vibraciones con la audiencia y una comunicación máxima con el público. Pero que hay canciones que a pesar de ser lentas tienen su encanto y que vale la pena tocarlo.
¿Se sigue haciendo él las guitarras?
You're making the guitars for yourself.
Yes. I made one guitar, really, and the other guitar is a copy which was made by a person in England.
¿Tú has dicho?
Ya, dice que se sigue haciendo sus guitarras, que tiene una y que después han vuelto a copiar otra de la que tenía, que es una reproducción, porque se sigue pensando en las guitarras.
¿Has aprendido algo de que
¿Qué ha dicho Martín?
Yeah, he said the presentation is coming.
Yeah.
I'd like to say thank you for your
Oh,
words.
welcome. De nada.
We'd like to see you again.